The table gives values for a function m at selected points of t. Which of the following graphs could represent these data in a semi-log plot where the vertical axis is logarithmically scaled? So we need to find out which one of these is a semi-log plot with a vertical axis that is logarithmically scaled and represents this data. So first off, we can eliminate the answer choices that do not have a vertical axis that is logarithmically scaled. If we look at A, we see that the difference or the intervals between each mark on the vertical axis is constant. So this is not a semi-log plot. What we need is for the intervals to be growing exponentially. If we look at B, this is a semi-log plot with a vertical axis that is logarithmically scaled. We see the tick marks between 1 and 10 are growing exponentially smaller. So this is a semi-log plot. If we look at answer choice C, this is also a semi-log plot, but it's more zoomed out. Instead of just seeing from 1 to 10 like we did here, we see the vertical axis going up to 100 and 1000, and it's growing exponentially. And then D is not a semi-log plot with a vertical axis that is logarithmically scaled because the intervals between each mark on the y-axis are constant. In fact, it seems the x-axis has been logarithmically scaled, but the question asks for the vertical axis, the y-axis, the one that's vertical, to be logarithmically scaled. So we need to choose between B and C. And if we just look at the data points, it's obvious B is not the answer, because B is saying that for the t values 1 through 5, the values of m of t on the vertical axis, because t is on the horizontal axis, since t is the independent variable, m is a function of t. It's saying that all of the m of t values are less than 10, because 10 is up here, and it's marked a bunch of points down here. So this obviously cannot be the answer, because m of t ranges from 30 to 231, much greater than 10. And if we look at answer choice C, this much better represents the data, because we see at value of 1, this tick is 10, 20, 30, so there's about 30. Then at t value of 2, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And let's just check 5. 5 is at 100, and then 200, and then in between 200 and 300. So this much better represents the data than answer choice B. So C is the correct answer.